I don't know, John. What am I even looking at here? I got a show to prepare for. Season finale.
You got to go through these. These are the revenue numbers for the show, Berris, and we are deep in the red.
Well, they don't look so bad. I mean, it's our first season as well. Maybe we cut back on some of our bigger expenses. What's our biggest expense?
You.
Almost live from Chilliwack, it's Chilliwack Tonight! Join Berris and now, Chilliwack Tonight!
Chilliwack Tonight! Welcome, everybody. So good to be back with one of our extra special favorite guests from this first season, Paula DeWit of the Chilliwack Symphony Orchestra, and also the peerless vocal group Bella Voce, joining me as my guest anchor. Welcome to the show, Paula.
Berris, so good to be here. So much drama on the show of late. Good to see you're keeping your head above water.
I know, Paula, yeah. A lot of drama. I hope it's not been too distracting for our viewers, but anyway, it's good to have you here. You're a breath of fresh air. You're kind of like the calm in the storm. What have you been up to?
Well, as you know, I've been doing a lot with my group Bella Voce. We've had 3 new performances been released since the start of the COVID pandemic, which have been very well received. And sorry, I just seem to be a little distracted. I think I can see through you.
Paula, I admit, I think we've always had a little bit of a connection, totally platonic. But really, I think it's just that we get each other really well, Very
no,
special
literally.
people that we are.
I can see right through you.
What do you
In your chest area.
Yeah, like a hole where his heart is supposed to be.
Well, what is that? Feeling all kind of empty inside.
Oh, Berris, a lot of people tell me you seem a little heartless, so that could partially explain your behavior.
Yeah, thanks, John Wayne. You can always count on John Wayne to kick somebody when they're down. Is that a bus coming down the street? I'll be able to tell for sure when John Wayne pushes me under it.
Get serious, you two. This could be related to the bacteria in the chillTV system.
No, Paula, we're completely COVID mindful around here. We got our social distancing in place. There's nothing on...
First of all, COVID is a virus, not a bacteria. And no,
True.
I'm talking about the computer bacteria that Caroline Plaza embedded in chillTV's mainframe computer.
God, hussy, what are you talking about? How... you mean a computer virus? How could she have done that? How?
Don't you watch the show?
No. Do you?
Of course. I've watched every episode dozens of times.
Well, that explains our number of views. We get lots of views, so thank you for that.
And in episode 15, Rachel planted a computer bacteria. It's all on the show.
Oh my
Literally,
gosh.
your closed circuit cameras picked her up embedding the computer bacteria into the mainframe.
Computer virus.
With a USB device.
It's a computer virus.
Into your computer.
Wow, I'm gonna have to go back and watch that. It sounds like amazing television.
Well, since then, you've had little buzzing glitches. Like that. Throughout the show.
Yeah, I felt that.
You've also had the color desaturate during some segments, and somehow Chilliwack Twilight is involved in it. She's in a relationship with Caleb Dankworth, the former weather guy. And well, did you know that?
No! How would I know that? You're blowing my mind right now. It sounds like some really great television.
It is. You have to start watching the show.
Well, maybe I will. Okay, any mail, Paula?
Let me look. Yes. We do have some mail this week. I've got something here from, oh my gosh. It's from the Promontory Prangler.
Ah, Cliff Prang again. That dude has so much to say.
No.
Write some comedy.
No, not that Yarrow comedian Cliff Prang. You're getting the two mixed up because of the name similarities. Don't you watch Opposite News?
What, you mean CT's Opposite News? I do, but people aren't really getting it, I find. Do you watch
Okay, listen. There is a Promontory Prangler wreaking havoc in the Promontory and Ryder Lake areas. This letter is from him, and it reads, Mary and Nancy are hot on the trail. Though thorough their search, they are bound to fail.
Oh, poetry.
For who they are searching for is right under their nose. It may even be part of the shows.
What complete gibberish. I hate poems.
Berris, don't you understand? This is a clue. This letter states that who MANCY are searching for is part of the show.
I have no idea. I have no idea what you're talking about right now. But I'm going to get on to my letter. Love the show, and so glad you got rid of that ingrate RCP, Rachel Caroline Plaza. She dragged down the quality of the show. So true. What are your plans for next season? I'm glad you asked. We got huge plans for next season. And I think we're prepared to make an announcement right now. What do you think, John Wayne? Okay, so here we go. What we're doing next season. And that's it. Mind-blowing. Am I right?
Oh my gosh, you have me hooked for another season. I can't wait for another episode of
Chilliwack Tonight! This is CT's Opposite News Update for Thursday, July 23rd. A swirling mass of bad news has hit chillTV studios in the last few weeks. First, a decapitated murder hornet turned up at Ryder Lake, located on a trail by two women purported to host the chillTV program Chill and Chat. On the segment of their show they ironically call Treasure Trails. Then a note by the Promontory Prangler turns up at the studio during CT's Opposite News right here. Now we've been alerted to a computer bacteria having infected the mainframe computer of the chillTV television network, creating a series of issues, including disappearing cast members, complete desaturation of color on some segments, and constant radio frequency interference. Suspects involved in this plot for a studio takeover include Rachel Caroline Plaza, a disgraced former co-host of Chilliwack Tonight, and the Caleb Dankworths of Chilliwack Twilight. And we're really still not sure what they do. Station manager John Wayne was quoted as saying, "Oh, they'll never take us alive, Pilgrim. Long live the Alamo." I don't know what that means. In national news, Justin Trudeau's family involvement with the We charity has led to a full parliamentary investigation. Trudeau was quoted as saying, "I never lied about this. I said I never knew about my family's connection to We when awarding the Canada Student Service Grant Program. I never said anything about We. Of course, we knew about it. Don't be ridiculous." In the U.S., unidentifiable federal officers dressed in fatigues have descended upon Portland, Oregon, detaining protesters and throwing them into unmarked vehicles to be taken away for interrogation. The program is set to expand to New York, Chicago, and Oakland against the howls of local and state governments. When questioned about these Gestapo-style tactics, Trump's response was, "Im Himmel wird es Zeit für Protest geben." Finally, in weather, the warm, wet weather has created mosquito season. Swarms so thick they have irritated the murder hornet invasion to the point they've all turned back to Korea. This is CT's Opposite News Update for Thursday, July 23rd.
Wack Word, totally a Wack Word. Wack Word.
Wack Word! Oh, Paula, everyone's favorite and your favorite. You know why? Because you're so good at it. That's why we have you back. That's the main reason why we have you back. People were writing in about you.
Well, there you go.
Last time. Yeah, you were so good at Wack Word.
Oh, thank you.
And I got a stumper for you here.
Okay.
Hump and scrump. Hump and scrump.
Oh, hump and scrump, huh? Oh,
Yeah.
wow, yeah.
Hump and scrump.
Yeah, maybe give it to me in a sentence, would you?
Yeah, well, you should get this. This is in your wheelhouse, I think. Paula, I love the way you handle that hump and scrump.
Yeah, well, I don't think I know what it means.
You sure?
Yeah, give it to me.
From that sentence, I would have got it. Okay, a musical instrument of rude construction. So it is a little bit rude, but not in that way. Alongside other instruments like a humstrum, a celestinet, and a windbroach. I don't know what the heck those are, but maybe you do. You're the musician.
I have no idea. But
Okay.
I do have another word for you. I have munificent.
Magnificent! I love it. Is that kind of close to what it means?
No, Berris, you are munificent in your nature. And thank you for having me as a guest on Chilliwack Tonight.
You know what? Are you trying to throw me under the bus? Are you trying to build me up and think that it's really nice and you're going to say something nasty? I don't like that.
The definition is very generous.
Oh, well, thank you. Take note of that, John Wayne. Okay, I'm just going to hit you right between the eyes on this one. Sexgasm. Sexgasm. Don't know? Huh? Want me to use it in a sentence? It's not a dirty word.
No, it's not that. You mispronounced it. The word is sexagasm.
Sexagasm? Is that what I said? Sexgasm.
Sexagasm.
Oh, okay. What does it
The
mean?
word relates to the number 60. In a sentence, could you group those tic-tacs sexagasmly, please, Berris?
I'd be pleased to. Okay, yes, you were right on that definition. So, okay, sexagasm.
Yeah.
I'm very impressed right now, Paula, but you are a good player. So let's see if you get, oh no, you're doing the next one,
I'm going to give you
right?
the next
You
word.
give me
You
the next
see
one.
if you
Okay.
can figure this one out.
Sure.
Knobber.
Knobber.
Yes.
Okay, I think that is kind of obvious. It's a doorknob polisher. In the 18th century, you used to hire a knobber that would go around from door to door, polish the brass doorknobs because they would get a little, spotted.
That's a
from the
good
rain.
guess, but
Yeah.
here, I'll give it to you
Knobber.
to a sentence. Aye, Berris, you're a bit of a knobber, aren't ya?
Okay, that's a little bit personal. I don't think we should get personal in these sentences.
Okay, well, this is what it is. In early 19th century English, boxers were nicknamed knobbers, a name apparently derived from the earlier use of knobber as a slang term for a punch or blow in the head.
Okay, I got it. Okay, so that was truly a whack word, Paula. Totally an attack word, but not a mentally slack word. Whack
Whack
word.
word.
Hi everyone, welcome back to another segment of Co-Video Corner with yours truly, Rachel Caroline Plaza. So, as you could see, things didn't go as well as I had hoped at the Chilliwack studios last week, but I'm here on vacation. I'm going to put all that away. I'm going to breathe. I'm going to get rid of the noise, the nonsense, the juvenile behaviors, the immaturity, no one needs that kind of drama in their lives. So for this, I'm just going to share a few more videos for my segment on people enjoying their summer vacations. So take a look.
Just swim. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh, this dog. Uh-oh, we're in trouble. Uh-oh. Oh my gosh. Oh no.
As well, I'd like to share a couple of other videos of vacationers having some mishaps along the way during their time on. Oh,
Here you go, Rach.
thank you, darling.
Oh, I didn't know you were recording. Sorry.
Oh, sorry. Oh, it's okay. So as you can see, it's been good for me. It's been good for my soul just to get away from the toxic environment that we do call Chilliwack Studios. And I'm just thrilled to have this time just to reflect and find my inner peace, my inner wisdom, once again, just to regroup and let it all go. So I probably won't be back for another segment of Co-Video Corner next week, but I will be back in September. So stay tuned for that and have a wonderful August. Bye.
Wow, Rachel is really looking good. Looks like she took some time off for a nice vacation.
Yeah, Nice biatch.
Berris, you can't say that.
What? I said biatch. You know, like beach. She looks like she was on the beach or, I don't know, poolside or something like that. Huh?
Chilliwack Tonight.
Oh, hi, everybody. Welcome to Chilliwack Twilight. I'm your host, Caleb Dankworth, and joining me as always, Caleb Dankworth.
How do you do?
We're making some art today.
It's important to exercise your creativity.
It sure is, Caleb. I'm painting a landscape. It's got a field, and a sun, and a farmhouse. Hey, what are you creating, Caleb?
A dinosaur. With earmuffs, a cape, a limp, and smoking a cigarette. Cigarettes are how the dinosaurs went extinct.
Good job, buddy.
Thank you.
Well, you know what? I think I'm done. Hey, Caleb. Have you noticed all the extra color in the studio today?
Now that you mention it. Color makes the world go round.
That's right, Caleb. And color makes TV watchable.
You can say that again. Hey, where did all this extra color come from anyway?
Oh, well, that's easy. I was down at the Chilliwack Tonight studio the other day, and I took all their extra color.
You don't say. How much extra?
Oh, let me think about that. All of it.
Here's a fun fact about color, Caleb. They say only 25% of people dream in color.
Wow, that is a fun fact. And it's a perfect segue into Chilliwack Twilight's new segment. It's called Dreams and Beans. It's the part where we talk about our dreams and eat a hearty bowl of brown beans and sauce.
It's the most delicious segment we've ever done.
Well, it sure is, Caleb. And it's brought to you by Beans. Beans. A perfect way to get your 6 feet of social distance.
You know, I've only ever had one recurring dream. I was being stalked by Sweetums from The Muppet Show. In the dream, I wake up in my bed, and I go and open my bedroom door. Except it's not my house. It's a long, long hallway. And at the end of the hallway, Sweetums is bounding toward me. I slam the door, and I run back into my bed. And I wait for a long enough time that he should definitely be past my door. So then I quietly get out of bed, slowly walk to the door, and open it. And he's closer, but still bounding toward me. So again, I slam the door, run back to my bed, and wait for a way longer amount of time. And so that he would definitely, most absolutely be past my door. And then I get up, go to the door, and open it. And once again, he is closer, but still bounding toward me. So I slam the door again, run back to my bed again, and I bury my face in my pillow. And then I wake up in real life with my heart pounding. I've had that dream 3 times.
Wow. That's scary.
Yeah. Anyway, your turn.
Oh, okay. Well, you know, I don't ever remember my dreams.
Oh. Cool. You know, dreams are sort of like the mind exercising while we sleep.
Yeah, that's true. And it's important to exercise, Caleb.
Another example, tongue twisters are exercise for the mouth.
You know, you're right. Hey, why don't we make up our own tongue twisters? And you can follow along at home, too, if you want.
How about this one? 7 silly sisters stroked the soldier's spare silver sword.
I like it. Oh, okay, my turn. A party of portly pigeons pooped in Prince Patrick's purse.
Darren's drunk Aunt Diane dared to demonstrate dirty dancing during the day, despite the deputy's dad demanding she don't.
Delightful. Well, I guess that's our show today. Thanks for joining us.
Unicorns barf rainbows.
They sure do, Caleb. They sure do.
Wednesday, unicorns barf rainbows. He's out of a job. He lost his cat. And he's a unicorn. Unicorns barf rainbows. Probably not coming soon to Chill TV.
Oh my God, Mary, did you see the latest episode of Chilliwack Tonight?
Personally, I can't believe it, Nancy. We are risking life and limb trying to find the Prangler, and they're worried about video quality. I mean, honestly, if they paid us enough, we could buy proper video equipment.
No,
but we're just doing this out of the goodness of our hearts.
That's true, yeah. And you know, I think Berris is losing it because he's talking about some hornet being killed in relation to us looking for the Promontory Prangler. Like, what the heck is that?
I don't know, but personally, I'm concerned about this contract because this is serious, Nancy. This is very serious.
There's another thing we need to worry about. Twice now, the Chill TV studio has been mentioned in connection with the Promontory Prangler.
What do you think the connection is?
I don't know, but what do you think we should do?
Well, I think a stakeout is probably, but I don't eat meat, so I'm not sure whether a chicken out?
A chicken out. Well, let's just do a video.
A bacon out?
Bacon out. That's all kinds of sounds very bizarre.
Let's just head up there and don't tell anybody.
Okay, I think we need to make sure we have our camera turned the right way, or the phone, whatever. Yeah, so that's it.
I gotta tell you, I watch detective shows all the time, and nobody's like worried about the camera. They're worried about people's safety.
Yes, except for Berris, because like I said, I think he's losing it, poor man. I almost feel sorry for him.
Do you?
No.
Okay, you're over it?
I'm over it, yeah. It lasted for a nanosecond. Anyway, so we're going to do the stakeout. Pick me up.
Not a stakeout. It can't be a stakeout.
Vegan steak.
Let's do a hangout.
Oh, let's do a hangout. Okay, but they don't know. It's a stealth hangout.
A stealth hangout. Okay, so I'm going to bring chips.
Oh my gosh, I'll bring jujubes.
Oh, awesome.
Oh, should I bring some Depends?
Well, I guess it depends.
Yeah, but what if I need to go to the bathroom?
We'll dig a hole.
Well, welcome back to the show, everybody, and welcome to our show today. Our guest, musical guest, Ted Kim. Welcome to the show, Kim.
Yeah, thanks for having me on.
Yeah, it's sorry, I gotta apologize. It's a really weird environment. We got a computer bacteria, we think, in the system, and it's starting to disappear us a little bit. I noticed that you're kind of getting affected. I was hoping that you wouldn't be affected, but you know, we'll soldier along here anyway. So you're part of the Artist in Isolation series that Rosewood Studios has put out. Tell us a little bit about that.
That basically it's just it's a compilation album of a lot of like local singer-songwriters. Mm-hmm. Yeah, and 100% of the money goes back to the artist. It's available on Bandcamp exclusively as of right now, but
and you have a song on there. What's the song called?
The song's called Try. That's on there.
Okay, great. Yeah, well, it's a wonderful album. We've had a lot of the artists on our show, but your story goes back quite a bit further. You're actually born in Germany, I understand.
Yeah.
Similar to me. So we're a little, and we're in similar close by towns, we found out.
Yeah.
So that's kind of cool. But you've been in Chilliwack for a long, long time, and you've been recording for how many years?
For about 5 years now.
5 years.
Yeah.
And you were telling me you have a lot of releases that you've done, especially since the pandemic. You've got a lot going on.
Yeah, I mean, I released a little EP called At Home, which is just some songs that I wrote and self-recorded, and then yeah, I've got a single coming out in a couple weeks on July 31st.
Okay, and what's that called?
It's called Haunt Me.
Haunt Me. Now, correct me if I'm wrong, that's the song we're going to be listening to in a moment, right? Is that right?
Yeah.
And you've done your own
pre-recorded it
video for
you.
that as well?
Pardon me?
You've done your own video for that as well?
Yeah.
So what kind of style of music do you do?
Kind of indie folk. I'm starting to lean more towards the contemporary, but yeah.
Well, we're excited to hear it, and you've got a big career in your future. And after this, you also told me you've got a lot of other singles and an album coming up. What, in November?
Yeah. So the plan is to release a single for every month, and then take a break for October, and then November the album will be coming out.
With the album out. So watch for Ted Kim. And before we watch for Ted Kim, let's actually watch Ted Kim right now with his new single, Haunt Me, on Chilliwack Tonight.
Another year has come and gone. My empty fears have turned on me again. I'm coming home. I'm coming home. I get in too much trouble when I'm alone. Haunt me and just haunt me. The darkness of the night is haunting me. Haunt me and just haunt me. The darkness of the night is haunting me. All my goals are laid to rest. Skeleton in the closet's got a heart attack. And I don't know where to go from here. I swear I disappear. Haunt me and just haunt me. The darkness of the night is haunting me. Haunt me and just haunt me. The darkness of the night is haunting me. To know where will I go? I need to know where will I go? So hard. Just haunt me. The darkness of the night is haunting me. Oh. the darkness of the night is haunting me. The darkness of the night is haunting me.
Paula, thank you so much for being our guest host, co-host this week to the penultimate season. My head is just kind of, I'm just buzzing right now.
Wow, it's been quite the ride. Thanks for having me.
Well, Paula, it's been a pretty rocky season. First, Geoff leaves. Then we got a series of ne'er-do-wells in the co-host chair. A computer bacteria is literally eating my mind right now and disappearing us from the screen.
Berris, I figured it out.
What?
I did a virus scan on the system. Nothing came up. So then I thought back to what Paula said at the top of the show about the computer bacteria. So I Googled that. Still didn't find anything, but...
What's this about?
But I remembered that I had some leftover tablets that I used to cure a personal infection I had a couple of months ago. So I crushed the tablet, put it into a USB device. Surprise, it solved the problem.
That is genius! A computer bacteria. Who'd have thought?
I told you.
Computer bacteria.
All right, so the great news is we have now thwarted Caroline Plaza and the Caleb Dankworth.
Oh, John, that's amazing. Every awful thing I've ever said about you, well, I stand by them. But good job. Good job, John Wayne.
And now we're back in color.
I feel so much better too. Paula, thanks for being on the show this week. And for everyone watching, please tune in next week for the biggest episode, our season finale on Chilliwack Tonight.